Hi everyone, in this video I want to share with you my first impression of playing Ninjala open beta. Again, just keep in mind this is an open beta and anything you see here might change when the final game is released on May 27th. Now Ninjala has many of the things that I actually wanted in a kind of this arena brawling fighting game. One of the most important things for me is being able to play not just 1 versus 1 like many fighting games, but actually playing against many other players online. The other thing is the visuals. This game is just beautiful, and I really love the cartoon style visuals. I know some people prefer the realistic one, but this is just amazing. For me, I couldn't ask for better than this. Now it's not just it's cartoonish, it's also very stylized, so it looks really cool, especially when you see some of the effects when you do a Ippon, you know, when you knock out your enemies. It's really funny and really cool to look at. I think the visual give this game its unique characteristics and what I really like about it, and actually one of the reasons that I bought the Nintendo Switch is because I can find this type of game that have this type of visuals. I remember the first time when I actually knocked out as an Ippon, somebody knocked me. You can look at this right now. This was so funny. I mean, the face expressions is just, look at this. Now in terms of gameplay mechanics, I think they're very accessible. I'm kind of a very average player, and when it comes to intense game, I feel kind of lost sometimes. But in this one, I actually learn. You know, the basics are not hard to get. Although in order to really prevail in the game, you need to kind of master them. And I think this is good because it allows players, casual players, to enjoy this, as well as maybe build a competitive scene around this game. So I definitely see this happening. Now in terms of watching experience, well, it depends. The thing is that sometimes, for example, in Overwatch, it's very hard to see when there's lots of action happening on the screen. But here, because the arena is relatively large, and you get into maybe 1 versus 1 or 1 versus 2 kind of battles, I think it won't be suffer the same thing that Overwatch is suffering from, and we can actually enjoy watching competitions, events, and enjoy it as spectators. The other cool thing that I like is the ability to just walk on the fence. You can walk really up and actually surprise your enemy. You don't stay on the ground all the time. Although you can jump and quite high in the air. If you want to build some strategies with your teammates, you can actually walk on top. This is so funny, this one. You can just walk on the fence and locate an enemy. Maybe they don't look up because sometimes they are just searching for prey on the ground, and you can just surprise them from behind. From the top, actually. So although I was actually losing and I was placing among the last one, I had so much fun. I usually don't enjoy losing, nobody enjoys losing, but the thing is that it's just a fun game to play that just didn't care. I mean, of course I want to improve and I will improve over time, but it's just a game that you just enjoy getting into it and just having a fun with other people. That being said, this game has enough complexity to attract competitive players and those who actually want to be able to master this game and be good at, then compared to just a game that has like 1 or 2 simple moves. Because if you master those different abilities and know how to use them well, you're gonna just spread havoc in this arena. Another thing that I really like is in terms of gameplay mechanics, the ability to hide yourself. You can just kind of transform into an object, and other players won't know that you're actually a player, and you can actually surprise them from the eye. I actually do this because I kind of messed up with the controls, not that I meant to, but this type of mechanics is really fun. So it allows players to kind of hide when they feel that maybe their health is low, and surprise a weak enemy from behind when they're least expected. Now I also read something on Wikipedia about this game said by the CEO of Gonghu, Kazuki Morishita. It says on Wikipedia that Ninjala was inspired by the childhood memories of ninja and sports, Chanbara. Having envisioned the game as being a mixture of both, he stated the main goal was to create a multiplayer action game that both children and adults could enjoy. Exactly what I was thinking about. Having a game that is accessible to both children and both adults, competitive players, they want to take it to the next level. I also think that the open beta was a smart move, I think, because the developer really trusts their game, know that the game is really good and people will enjoy it. So giving them just a taste, I think is a very smart move. Also, I'm very satisfied beta player, and I can't wait to get my hands on this. Just keep in mind that this game is going to be free to play when it is released. So this is it. Of course, I have lots to say about this game, but I'm going to keep this short for this video. More coming, so don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned. And of course, once I get the game, I'm going to play it and I'm going to share my experience with it. Just keep in mind, this is from the open beta. It's not the official final release. Thanks for watching. Bye everyone. Cheers.